There were 3 different levels of orchestra offered at the school. Chamber is the most prestigious, filled with tons of upperclassmen. Yet 3 sophomores managed to break the standard by starting the school year in one of the fewer upper-level classes in the performing arts program.
I started showing interest in the violin in 3rd grade because my music teacher at the time was giving us lessons on string instruments, and it just really spoke to me.
I started showing interest at the beginning of 7th grade because my mom told me that I should play, and she also had a cello.
Lots of higher-level classes have underclassmen in them, but orchestra teacher Kyle Rupley talks about what it means to have these sophomores in a varsity-level class.
Well, I think that having kids of all grades interested in being in the highest level ensemble shows that it is a lot of work and shows that it is something that a lot of kids aspire to.
Learning an instrument is not for the weak. The amount of effort and work each of these sophomores put into orchestra is impressive. These musicians and the rest of the musicians in the program demonstrate perseverance and strength.
Myself, I put a lot of work into practicing specifically our orchestra music to try and sound as best as I can. And I noticed that the other students do that as well.
Some students go into high school with no prior experience in orchestra. These sophomores, however, have practiced long hours to get where they are now.
Well, I try to practice every day for at least an hour, hour and a half. I try to practice a lot, and I am also in a lot of stuff outside of orchestra, so other additional programs that really require a lot of work.
I've been taking private lessons since 7th grade because after a year of playing the cello, I realized oh, I really like this. I'm kind of good at it.
Even though these students got a head start with orchestra, it is never too late to learn something new.
The number one advice I give to anyone learning an instrument is that a small amount of daily practice is better than a huge chunk of practice right before an important thing.
I think that honestly anyone could play an instrument with dedication, and if they just practice. Learning new music that's really hard, it's really enjoyable because you see the progress that you've made.
These sophomores are one of many hardworking stories here at CT. But still, there's so many more voices that deserve to be heard. Reporting for Trail Media, I'm Richie Wing.